I hear the voices inside my head, see voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog, we fighting above the law.
Hey, Vexing. Hopefully the sound is better today. Is it better? The camera's working right now. Wish it wasn't breaking out. It's been stressful. Hi, Unique Trauma Obsessed. Hey, Dalen. Darzilla. Just roll with it. Rebecca. Wow, that just jumped. Do I have slow mode on? Hi, Jenny Star. Holy Kimberly. Cool Gamer. Little Wang. Xena. Hi, Gail. Bonita. Let me just check here. Hey, buddy. Okay. It was on for 10 seconds. All right. I'm going to put it, we're going to just do, I'm going to add 5 more seconds. That way I can try and keep up. Hi, Stephanie. Haven't caught Alive in forever. Yeah, we're doing okay. We have had a stressful week, though. Hi, Chatty Jen. Hey, Boo. JD, Julia, Aaron. Hey, Shuby. Little Dev, Rebecca, Tanya. Hi, Vicky. Julie. Linda Luhu. Hi, Alog. Carrie Chatterbox. Laura Parker, Vexing Vixen. All right. Kimkins, Nikki Tuples. I think that said Coda. Monique. Dodie. Hi, Ruth. Candy Lynn. Jenny P. Hummingbird. We had Power Flash. What that say? What that say? We had Power Flash, so I had to reconnect. Glad I didn't miss anything. Or did I? No, you didn't. Just getting started. Everyone who's in Florida, definitely been thinking about you. I got lots of friends in Florida, and holy cow. I've been checking in with Cotton Candy Boob. She's been checking in with me, making sure she's okay, and her dogs. Hi, True Purpose. Dixie in Tennessee Mountains. Hey, Thor. I think I saw your daughter in my chats today. And I didn't reply yet, but I'm pretty sure she said I was Thor's daughter. I'm going to get to my comments, y'all. I'm going to get there. If you talk to her, I didn't get to comment back yet because it's been a day, but I'm going to. Hi, Lucia. Praying it for everyone in Florida, all around the world, but Florida is getting hit hard right now. Jenna, Lady Bray, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. So, what I forgot to do is take some information. Because I don't want to dox who sent this letter to me. I'm going to give it a few more minutes and we're going to get right into it. I know you all were waiting for this and I pushed it back. Okay, I know people are saying it's from Benny, but it's not from Benny. I promise you that. I'm not going to show where it's from, and I'm not going to tell who it's from. It is, if I'm not going to lie, if you are reading, like I said, I'm not going to dox anyone, but the writing is hard to read. So what I'm going to do is there are certain parts in here I'm going to cover up with some tape, and I'm going to take each of these 7 pages and I will post them to my community posts after this for you guys to take a better look at. Okay. I want to go over this letter because is it anything new? No. And I've tried to make that clear because I didn't want to be clickbaity. I wanted everyone to know that, well, this is a new thing for me. I think people are getting tired of, like, maybe I'm not getting to their emails. I don't know. But this went to my P.O. box, mine and Mr. Scher's P.O. box. So he picked this up on, I think, last Thursday or Friday out of the P.O. box. And I took a while to go through it. Hey, Quinny. What's it about? Now, you guys know I haven't been speaking about Summer because right now there's nothing new to speak about Summer. It does not mean I have forgotten her because it's very far from. She is remembered daily. I don't know how it's possible not to think about Summer Moon Utah Wells daily, right? So it's just that when there's nothing to report, I'd rather say less. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Leslie. Sharon Tuck. So I got this and I thought it was interesting. It made me stop and think about what everybody has said and go all the way back to the beginning. And while it's technically somebody writing because technically this letter is a source of a source. You know what I'm saying? So y'all kind of know how I feel about that. That's why I'm gonna share this with you. Like I said, I'm gonna block out doxing information and I'm gonna put these on community posts. I am gonna put it up first for members, and then tomorrow afternoon it'll be available for everybody. So you don't have to become a member to see it. Just wait until tomorrow. I'm gonna post it for members tonight. They get the first glance of it. And then it'll be available for everyone tomorrow on my regular community post. So you know, just have a little bit of patience. You don't need to become a member. I'm not going to try and hide it from everyone for money. It's just, I want to make sure they get it first because they do pay me a membership fee. So I have to start doing better and giving them the little bit of scoops first because they do deserve it. Hi, Breaking Wishbones. Hi, Patricia, Carrie. How is the sound tonight, by the way? Hi, The Real Gypsy Soul. It does mention a cult, and it does point to it. I can make sense of this. That's why I was okay with coming on here. I'm like, I can kind of make sense. Do I buy everything in the letter? No, but can I make sense of some of it? Yeah, I can. And I think a lot of y'all will be able to as well. I think I got cat hair in my eye again. Tina Bobina. Okay. Thank you guys. Hey, Courtney, all sorts, Aaron, Sprinkled Donut, Heather Mack. Hi, everyone. All right. Are you ready? I know you all been ready. So I'm going to try it. Like I said, this is hard to read. So I get this letter and it has a phone number. I have not contacted this person. I mean, I might. I don't know why I haven't, because a lot of things I do get, you know how it goes. Hi, Jenny. So it says, Dear Sharon Mark, I am 64-year-old and a survivor of DV. I don't want to share like maybe all of it. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to share that part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I take out her personal story that she's telling me, which I'm just going to end up covering this with some tape, and then everything else, it gets to Summer right here, middle of the first page. Okay, so when the top half of the first page is blanked out, that's because it's personal information that I read just a little bit that I stopped myself because I realized, oh, that's not part of it and I should not share that. So I'm not going to do that to her. So anyway, She says, I have lots of info on Summer's case, as well as the Delphi and John Vinay Ramsey. I'm not capable of put all into words. It would take me days. Is there a way we can talk and you can tape me? I forgot it said that. So I will get a hold of her and record her too. Maybe I should do that. Yeah? Okay. Is there a way we can talk and you can tape me? I am not IT savvy like you are. I don't know what is best, but somewhere safe so no one can listen in. What I have is dangerous. The reason I have this info is because my town has seasonal work all year round. Grapes, oranges, something, apricots, plums, mandarins, something else, asparagus, avocados. We have orange, something, and peaches only in winter. Big orange juice factory. There is more. But I think it says I'll bore you asleep already. So because of this, we have lots and lots of I don't fucking know what some of this says. That's why I need to post it in case y'all can read it better than me. But the writing is very hard to read. Backpackers. Oh, they have lots and lots of backpackers all year round and work with lots of different people. It has been wonderful learnings for me. So because of this, it happens to be at a barbecue gathering back in around beginning of April. I met 3 couples from America, and this couple was one. They were not YouTube crime, and one of the couples happened to be living in Hawkins County when Summer went missing. They felt something county around. Oh, they left Hawkins County around March 2022. January, February, March, April. Oh, yeah, okay, 2022. You guys, this writing is horrible. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry if you're listening. It's not that it's horrible. It's just that it's hard to read. Okay, so they moved out of Hawkins County around March 2022. This still blows me away, but I am a Christian and I believe God puts people where they need to be when the time is right. Don't believe in coincidences at all. And I also believe that Summer and Gabby were God's 2 special angels that were chosen to explore child abuse, etc., and DV to the world. Look how I don't know. Oh, how both cases exploded. Look how both cases exploded. So would hate to think their young men's information was never to the head. What? Okay, I'm going to post this letter. So what I get from reading this letter, I'm just going to tell you what I got from going through this letter, because let me tell you, as long as I show something that doesn't, like, because she puts her name in here sometimes and her phone number. Let me find, I mean, like, yo, it ain't easy to read. Okay, so, Okay, so we're going to go right here. So it says, you were right. Don and Candus are not guilty of getting Summer gone. Hey, Dazed and Confused, you really didn't miss much. So in going through this, my take from this letter, I'll try and get through some of this, and then I'll try to say it more clear how I understand the letter, and then we'll start to piece it together and go back. Hey, Cotton Candy, Dazed and Confused, Sherry, Anonymous. Okay, you were right. Don and Candus are not guilty of the getting Summer gone. Their lifestyle certainly attributed to what happened. Candus is guilty of knowing who took her, but can never tell. Too scared. Candus had mysteries that afternoon. When she got home, Candus had visitors that afternoon when she got home. Don't think she has told Dawn about her visitors. This is her guilty knowledge, and she's too scared to tell that. I think it says Damien Bernard. Here we go. Damien Bernard, Don Schaefer Jr. So those were her visitors that day. Called in to buy weed. Okay, so Damien Bernard and Don Schaefer Jr. called in to buy weed deal. They phoned, but it would not have been on Candace Bly's normal phone. As you clearly already have a couple I know they have a couple burner phones. Okay, so Damien Bernard and Don Schaefer Jr. called in to buy a weed deal. They phoned, but it wasn't on Candace Bly's normal phone. We know that they have all these burner phones. None of the dealings would be on the phone Ellie took from Candace Bly or Don Wells and Candace Harrer. Think about if someone walks up to top of the Wells Hill without alerting dogs, walk into basement, talk to Summer, and get her to walk out with them. It would have been someone she sees often. The only one it could be is Damien Bernard. And I just realized who that was because she just put it in brackets. Yeah, it could be. It could be. But like I said, we're going to talk about it. He has been wandering those hills since he was in primary school. He was something with mates with Josie when they were younger. What? Both needing hikes and exploring the area. What? Jody Sue Brown says Damien and Don Schaefer called in sometime after 3:30, went inside, talked to the boys about the game they were playing, talked to Candace Bly, asked in passing, "Where's Summer?" Candace Bly said she was in the basement. Chatted some more, did some deals. Damien then said he was going out to pat the dogs and go home. Said, see you later. When he left, he walked down the driveway to, I don't know what that says, to something, as they didn't go all the way to the house. Just before road splits into circle. Can't see car from house there in summertime. Took a bag a little sealed with cloth in it which had chloroform on it. Y'all, this is definitely somebody's opinion or whatever written out and sent to me. That's fine. Like, I made that clear in here. It's a source of a source, but I mean, if you think about some of it, yeah, I'm gonna post this so y'all can read this. Like I said, I'll take her name and everything out, but it's very hard for me to read. Okay, so took a bag with cloth in it with chloroform on it. He slipped across something track across to the big march and dog tracks up to basement door, not locked. Went in, spoke to Summer, then slipped rag on her face from behind, picked her up on shoulder, back to trench down some way. I don't know. Don S. something kept Candus. Oh, so Don Schaefer Jr. was keeping Candus talking while this was being done. Okay, so while whoever was chloroforming Summer and taking her out the back, Don Schaefer Jr. was talking with Candus Bly to keep her occupied. Didn't take long. This is the old red truck Jody Sue Brown said she saw going up the drive. Don Sr. Jr. said goodbye. They went outside. This is when Grandis came out of van or whatever camper after and lied down. And she was not sleeping. Asked Candus Bly to adjust her knee brace. Candus didn't check on Summer till they had been gone maybe 15 to 20 minutes after they left. She went downstairs because she didn't answer when she was calling Summer, and that's when she screamed because she knew she had been got and that Summer was taken. So that was the scream, is this person's theory. So apparently Don Schaefer Jr. kept her distracted while, I guess, somebody else chloroformed Summer. This is not facts. This is a source writing this in. And that it didn't take long. And then that's when she went back down calling Summer and saw that she had been duped. And she screamed because Summer was gone. And she said that's the scream Jody Sue Brown knows that it wasn't Summer and knows it was Candus, because somewhere in this letter, now I don't remember what page, they say it was all like Jody Sue helped plan this. So okay, when she didn't answer, remember Candus Hare first said Candus Bly went down to check on Summer and came upstairs screaming. Yeah, there was a scream. Think about if you go downstairs, a child just gone, wouldn't you scream out also? Yeah, so, I mean, she's writing this like it's her. Yeah, when evil entered, like I said, I brought this because people can take what they want from it, but it got me at least thinking, going back to the beginning and making sense of everything, because the land, some land disagreements in this letter. We know what Jody Sue Brown started before Summer even went missing was about the land. We know Jody Sue Brown said, I hope they stay gone for good now, or I hope they leave now, just days after Summer is missing. You know, that's what she's saying. Well, good. I hope they leave now. So to me, that was always motive, in my opinion. Like, she had the motive all along to do something like this. Jody Sue Brown. Hope you're watching, bitch. Yeah. Because somewhere in this letter it says it was actually asked to Jody Sue Brown, what should they do with Summer? Should they sell her or kill her? Not that this letter is facts. I'm just saying. I mean, whoever wrote it is not on Jody Sue Brown's side or John Schaefer Jr. or her littles. Yeah. So, okay. She realized she had been conned. She grilled the boys and took off to try and find them. She grabbed the boys and took off to try and find them. Is that the second time she left her driveway? Remember? Benny says he knows, and the police said she left that driveway 2 times. Did she leave the driveway the second time because she knew she just got conned by these people, jumped in her truck or van or whatever to go find them, then speed after them and catch up? I don't know. Like I said, while this isn't factual letter, it's a letter, and it got me thinking, and I can certainly make sense of it. It doesn't mean it's right, but I can certainly make sense. No, this is a couple that told this lady. A couple that moved apparently out of Hawkins County. She got to know 3 couples while working at some, I don't know. And one couple was someone who moved out of Hawkins County, and they were living there the time Summer went missing. So it could be that she's just writing what they discussed about and their theories, but this letter does say, please don't give to TBI or any Tennessee law enforcement. Right. Secondhand gossip could be, but we're going to talk about it because it is interesting thought and theory. It's not new thoughts or theories, and that's what I was saying. It's not at all new. This is out there, but you can kind of make sense of it. But again, it is all things that are already out there. So, yeah, she realized she had been conned. She grabbed the boys, took off to try and find them. Something time out. Second time out driveway. Second time was at 6-ish. So maybe that's the 6:09. Jody Sue Brown is the one who sold Summer. What the fuck? When Don Schaefer asked Don Wells to either sell or asked Don Wells, what the fuck? Okay. When Don Schaefer Jr. asked Don Wells to either sell or what? To either sell or lose one arm to him to put, I don't fucking know. I can't read this. To sell or lease 1 acre to him. Okay, when Don Schaefer Sr. asked Don Wells to either sell or lease 1 acre to him to put a trailer on there so he could be closer to his girlfriend. He asked before Don Wells went to Utah, then again after Jose Ramon was there. Don Schaefer Sr. said, fuck it. Also when, so it's incriminating Don Schaefer Jr. and Don Schaefer Sr. and saying that Don Wells was supposed to lease or sell 1 acre to Don Schaefer Sr. to put a trailer on for his girlfriend. Don Schaefer Sr. said, fuck it. Also, when Jody Sue Brown tried to buy 110 off of Candus and she nearly had it, then Candace Bly said no. Jody Sue Brown lost it big time. Sometime then, Don Schaefer Sr. and Jody Sue Brown conspired to get even. Oh, yes, I do think the law is corrupt. Yes, I do. Okay, so after they went back and Candace said, no, we're not going to sell to you. Oh, and we do hear, Jody, this isn't actually looking good for you because this actually does align with everything that Jody Sue Brown comes on there saying from the get-go. That actually does make sense. Now, this is just someone's theory. Clearly, okay, I don't buy it was a Hawkins County couple that told this lady. I think this lady just wanted to be heard and didn't want to chat because I ain't never got something in my P.O. box about a theory for Summer Wells before. But you know what? We're here tonight, all gathered together, remembering, saying her name, and we will show her picture shortly. So if anything, that's good. But I can actually make a little bit of sense with this. Can y'all? Because damn, Jody Sue Brown, even if this is her theory, she makes good sense of this theory. So yeah, Jody Sue Brown was the one who sold Summer. When Don Schaefer Sr. asked Don Wells to either sell or lease 1 acre to him to put a trailer on so he could be closer to his girlfriend, he asked before Don Wells ever went to Utah. Then again, after Jose Roman was there. And if you remember, Jose was also trying to get them to rent, fix up sheds and rent, rent out or whatever. I remember him talking about that. Don Schaefer Sr. said, fuck it. Also, when Jody Sue Brown tried to buy 110 off of Candace Bly and she nearly had it, but then Candace Bly said no. Jody Sue Brown lost it big time. Sometime, I think she meant soon after or sometime after, Don Schaefer Sr. and Jody Sue Brown conspired to get even. Well, don't that just sound exactly like Miss Jody Sue Brown to try and conspire to get even? She's bitched about all of this, so it does align. Hi, Sherry. Hey, Sandra, Lil Wang. Jody Sue Brown, where is Summer? That shit gets pinned right now. Okay. Now, so they conspired to get even. Don Schaefer Sr. believes that 110 should have gone to his girlfriend's mother, Mary. This has always been a thing amongst certain ones in Ben Hill Road. It's the land. I know Candace Bly can't sell anything without Don Wells' signature. Jody Sue Brown has been manipulating the narrative for a reason. Would she be able to be a credible witness now? She don't want to be on the stand. She is confused. She has confused as much as possible for a reason. She started before Summer went saying someone could get killed because people are selling land to outsiders or wrong people. She did say that. She did say that. The numbers in here right now are 666, so that ain't good. Okay. Oh, Jody Sue Brown, Don side piece. I already told you. Wait till Don gets out. He'll say it. Don said it. She got a pretty mouth, right? So, okay. She spun out, had something, Dobbs arriving because he couldn't be there when Summer was taken. Oh, so they were pissed off that Dobbs was there camping out on his property because he might have witnessed something and threw their plan all out of whack. So they didn't want him there. Jody Sue is live. I hope she's live streaming this. Make this make sense, bitch. Okay, Summer was taken the next day. Oh, Dobbs arriving because he couldn't be there when Summer was taken, which in brackets was the next day. Okay, so they ran Dobbs out of there because he couldn't be there when Summer was taken, and Summer was taken the next day. Okay, Jody Sue Brown said truck. Well, Jody Sue Brown said truck was old red color. Also had seen it around a couple days before. In my opinion, I feel Jody Sue Brown and her daughter were waiting for Candace Bly to discover her gone. Why would they sit in a hot cabin door shut with no fans on? No noise, just them talking on such a hot day, and a hot door was, and I bet door was open. Damien was not there with her, as she said, even though he went on even though he went on the news saying he did. That is his alibi. Summer was taken to isolated trailer, older something line. Then that is all. Who's DB? Oh, okay. Damien Bernard and Donald Schaefer. Okay, that is all that Damien and Donald Schaefer Jr. did. Don't know who, but someone picked her up and took her to the. Okay, here we go. Now it's getting weird. I told you some of it was weird. Some of it made sense. Some of it doesn't. Hey, Patty Ponytail. All right, so someone picked her up. Don't know who, but someone picked her up and took her to the funeral parlor. Then she was taken to last port of call somewhere on big isolated property outskirts of Kingsport. There are old houses and big mansions, abandoned sheds, etc. They all look abandoned, but there are certain room in the big house and sheds that have power. Jody Sue Brown sold her to the satanic occult, not just a little side one either, but the ones run by locals. This is the big world occult and ran by billionaires. Now, crazy, right? Okay, we don't have to believe that part. That's fine. But remember how many times Don Wells brings up to me in the 10.5 months of nonstop talking about the billionaires' properties. Remember that? Fuck. Good. I hope they are there, because this letter definitely is to law enforcement. Not that it matters at all, but good. I hope they are there, because that bitch is crazy. No, I don't think the cops are there. Oh, they are there.
have to feel like, I don't know, decided to entertain stupidity. Take your pick. I'm gonna tell you, this one's going straight to Team Lawson, so like whatever the fuck, right? This is where I'm at.
What? So she's pulled over right now?
Holy shit, where did that come from?
Or no, she started a new one? She must have started a new one. Huh. So confused.
Not even. The fuck is its behind the fuck?
I don't know, y'all. There ain't no police there. Wait. The lights aren't on anymore? All right. Let's try it again.
And just so y'all are aware, even he's like, this motherfucker ain't moved, you know, because even Floppy and all them know this fucking thing hasn't moved since it got here. The whole bait tag, you know, whatever. He ran that too, and just like others offered for
she
him
is
to
on a
fucking
rant.
take it if he wanted to. You know, look here, Floppy. I know you and your crew are responsible for his whole shit. Quit wasting law enforcement's fucking time with your bullshit. Stop it.
Oh, for
It
real?
ain't fucking entertainment.
Oh, she's saying that? How about we
That is not
stop faking domestic violence situations and lying on your fucking ex and whatever?
And unlike your ass, when they show up, I don't motherfucking run, you little bitch. Can't even eat a burger in the same fucking parking lot, ass looking motherfucker. Fucking pussy.
Pussy. Okay, I don't think anything's happening here.
And just like,
We ain't got time for her today. Fuck that. I don't dox people. Don't worry. Chill out. All right. Where were we at? Okay. All right. I have so much more to tell you. Is there some way we can talk? You can ring me. Okay, so it's all this information. Running out of writing pad. There's so many more names. Prefer to talk. Okay, so this person wants me to call them and record our conversation. So, you know, that's what I'm going to do. And I am going to post these because I'm sorry, but once you guys see it, you'll see like it's terrible reading. I'm sorry, or I'm just a terrible reader. It's probably a mixture of both. But you can see why some of this kind of adds up, and maybe some of it sounds crazy. Is it just someone's theory? I think so. I don't think, you know, whatever. And if people have their theories and they would like me to share them because maybe it frightens them to do it because these streets can be crazy, I absolutely don't mind to do that. It gives us, you know, a reason to put her face out there and say her name because she is still missing. So please don't ever think like you have to make anything up. You can simply say, this is what I think because this is what I've researched, and I don't want the hate. Would you mind sharing this thought or theory or opinion with people? And I absolutely don't mind that at all. But this is, again, this is a source of a source. So at best, it's hearsay. It's a thought. It's not new theory anyway, but it kind of puts things together anyway. It is what it is. Yeah, don't lie, don't make up stuff. Just say, hey, I'm uncomfortable sharing, but I would like this shared. And I don't mind doing that at all. So like I said, we don't mind. Many of us creators do not mind. We look for any reason to be able to show her face and say her name. So we don't mind doing that at all, but we don't need to make up stories or anything like that. Just say, here's a thought and opinion I'd like to share, but I'm not able to do so, or I don't want to do so. And that's more than welcome. Email me, send it to the P.O. box, and that's fine. That's fine. And I am going to post it. I will make sure she's not doxxed. Don't you worry. I don't dox people. Yeah, and I will share this on community posts. I'm going to... and y'all can share it if you think it's worth sharing or not. I don't care. But I wanted to put it out there. And I'm going to open panel for a little bit. So it will be interesting next month when Don gets out. Don B won his court thing. That's interesting also. Now, something I do want to say about that, people have been asking me, what's your opinion? Have you been seeing Don B's videos? I have, but now I worry that it's possible she may get her boys back or already has her boys back. And the reason why is because everything on those papers seem to have been to protect minors and not so much Candus. I've been through the system. Everyone knows what my mom put me through, my grandma put me through, but they got me back 3 times before it was finally, they might actually kill this girl. We cannot give her back. Like, duh. So I do know that when kids are already older, which they were all 3 above 5 years old, it is harder for them to get permanent placement. And we already heard, we had Hawkins County, Rogersville, everything putting out there that they have so many kids in the system in that area that they have children sleeping in the offices of the CPS offices and stuff. So yeah, that makes me wonder, does she have them back? Is she getting them back? Like, I don't know, because I'll tell you right now that nobody can tell me them boys were easily adopted out quickly like that. It's not how it works. I know statistics of the system, and I've been in the system in the US and Canada, like mostly in Canada, but a few years in the US. So I'm telling you, I think it would be more likely, and I've seen it, where they, there's actual people who are hooked on crack, who are clean for 3 months and start getting their custody back of their children. That's facts. Now, I'll use Minnesota for a thing, but I think most states Minnesota is called a mothering state. That is what they call it. And that means that if a mother is to lose their child, most of the time, they want the child back with the mom or the parents. Like, that is, in Minnesota, that's what they believe. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the parent can show, the mothers can show that they're making an effort, they will get their children back. I don't know how Tennessee is. I know the system that I have witnessed and see in Tennessee due to Summer's case. I'm not fucking impressed with them. Fuck it. I'm not sugarcoating shit. Not fucking impressed with them. No. Yeah, I'm British. Hey, Brown Angel. Reunification. Don has history. I'm catching up with this one. I was sick. All of this went on. Even if they say they don't want to go back. Now, if they say that, I'm not sure if they would get a choice. Me, I was the one who actually stopped me from ever having anything to do with the bitch that birthed me at all. I was forced to go see her. Yes, I was. I was not able to voice my opinion till about 12, 13. Yeah. Then I just remember, I said, I'm not going. Like, I don't want to go. And it was visible for even visits leading up to that with me, because I would throw temper tantrums when they started having to tell me less and less advance notice that I was seeing her, because I would start acting out as soon as I knew. And then when I saw, oh, that might stall it, or it would maybe push my visit back a day or two, I started doing it more and more, because I was like, okay, sweet. So I know this is working. I'm just going to throw a fucking fit before it's time to go visit my mom. Right. And finally, I just remember being done with it. I said, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I don't want to go back. And I remember it was because they told my mom I didn't want to see her on the visit before my last visit with her. They told her, like, she doesn't want to come. And at this point, things had gotten so bad, and they gave me back to my mom so many times, it started getting more and more dangerous. I had to have visitation with my mom, not at McDonald's anymore with a social worker, because she kept trying to kidnap me. It had to be like in a kid jail where parents could come visit their kids. And it was like a prison. It was meant to keep them from able to leave with kids, but it was a fucking prison. It was scary as shit. I didn't like going there. I'm like, why the fuck do I got to be in this weird fucking... It was a prison. It was a prison where parents could come and see their kids safely, and it had fucking barbed wire fences, all painted white. It was crazy. Hate Wandering Hearts. And so she still managed to somehow follow me in the bathroom, grab me, and she was like, why don't you want to see me? Da, da, da. And I just remember being so scared. I'm like, my baby brother pulls my hair and I don't like it. And I just remember that visit, I was like, that's it. I'm fucking done. Like, somehow this woman keeps getting me alone no matter what happens. Like, I'm done. Like, this bitch is going to kill me in a courthouse or something. I don't fucking know. But I just remember I said, I'm done. And they're like, they kept asking me, are you sure? Are you sure? I'm like, yes, I'm done. Like, what do I have to do? I'm done. I don't want to go. I'm done. I'm scared. You are further tormenting me and ruining my life the more you make me have to go see this lady. And that was it. I didn't go fucking back. Nope. So every state is different. Every country is different. I just don't know about Tennessee, Rogersville, Hawkins County. Could I see them potentially giving her another shot? Yeah. Yeah, I can. I don't know why, and I wish I didn't, but I fucking hope to God they don't. I hope they don't, but I can see it. Have the Wells lost custody completely? I hope, because if they do, now I don't know if the boys would say we don't want to see her again. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. He has history, right, LNC? He has a history in Florida, Tennessee, Arkansas, Texas. I think there's a few more. I can't remember, but yeah. If she's staying with a friend, could she get them back? If she is in a stable home, what they would do is they would have someone come and walk out and look, is there room for the boys? Is it stable? Is there food in the cupboards and fridge? Yeah, but see, I don't know how she's getting income. That would be the other thing, is they would need some kind of income. So unless the county's helping her at all or whatever, if she could provide stable home and income to take care of the boys, yeah, I think so. Were they terminated? Oh, that's good. I never heard that, Stephanie K. I didn't even know she was a no-show to court. Or did I hear that? That's interesting. Right when evil entered. I hope I'm wrong. I know my situation, and I'm honestly, to this day, I don't know how my mom got me back. Well, one of the times I remember, I actually remember the first time she got me back was actually after I got ran over in the foster care system by a motorcycle, because the foster family took me out. Well, they were bar hopping in the middle of the night, and my ass got ran over at 1 a.m. Like, I shouldn't have been out there at 1 a.m. on a fucking Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying? Or Saturday morning or the weekend. What the fuck, every day. Like, that shouldn't have happened to a 6-year-old girl. I should have been in bed, right? The same freaking foster family that, to this day, I'm a grown ass adult, okay? I cannot watch a Freddy Krueger movie, okay? I cannot watch a Freddy Krueger movie. I am still afraid of Freddy Krueger, but I know it's fake. But I was forced in this home to watch scary movies as a little girl, and they thought it was funny to scare us. They would actually sugar us up so that we would have to stay, like, that we wouldn't get sleepy. We would stay awake all night watching these movies, which, whew, is crazy. But yeah, my mom went to the courts and said, well, what the fuck? Like, you almost killed my daughter. Give her back. And fucking worked. Even though she was pimping my ass out as a 5-year-old to pay for fucking needles in her arm. Okay, you're right. We almost killed her. Give her back. Well, nobody fucking cared. Fuck. But and when they say things like if she left on, she would have a chance, I kind of believe that too, because that's another way my mom got me back. Leave your abusive boyfriend and you can have your daughter back in the house with you. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll leave him for fucking 90 days and then move him right back in after everything's looked at and the visits are complete and check. Okay, we're good. We're not going to look in on you now except for once a year. It went from once a week to maybe twice a month to they'd come out and check once a month to, oh, you are good, Lewitcha. You are good for a whole 90 days, girlfriend. Take your daughter back. Her life don't matter. Just take her back. We're going to gamble again. So yeah, I can fucking see if they would do that with Candus. I don't want to see it. Trust me. If I ever find that out, I don't know what. That's when the world needs to be boots on the ground and protesting and bullhorn Betty their asses. Like, I'm talking, the world needs to show up in Hawkins County at that fucking point. I'm not kidding. Fucking just, I don't even want to think about it, to be honest, because it'll make me so mad. We see this happen. We know other cases this has happened. It'll just be another failure. CPS, the system has failed already. All of the Wells kids, in my opinion, every kid in Beach Creek has been failed by the CPS or the establishment or whatever. Those kids aren't protected, never have been. It's in their fucking culture to hurt children around there, in my opinion. I can't stand that. In that area, that seems like it's many years cycled, ongoing familia abuse going on there. You know what I'm saying? Trafficking. I hope not. I hope you're right. I hope so. I can't stand looking at that whiny Jody C. Brown. Yeah. Thank you for becoming a member, by the way. Annabelle. Choo-choo. Welcome to the crazy train. I'm sorry. I know someone did a highlight, a membership highlight, and I was babbling and didn't acknowledge it. Let's see if I can see it up there. Who was it? I'm sorry. Whoever did that, however long you've been on the crazy train, I appreciate you. It's not letting me see who it was. I'm sorry. But thank you. Choo choo. If you're still in here. I pray Don and Candus never see their kids again. I pray that too. I pray that too. Justice for Summer. What's Trucka Girl? Am I saying that right? Trucka Girl? Trusa Girl? Thank you so much for that. Justice for Summer. Yeah, we're still waiting. I think we got a super chat. Kimkins, you're terrible. A Misfits member. Awesome. You guys, I'm gonna start I've got my whole plan down. I won't say too much on this because I want to keep this to what it was about. But I am gonna be starting my life coaching journey on October 3rd. Be ready. Whoever is ready, y'all hit me up. But I'm gonna make a little video about that with what I have for my prices, my times, and my ideas and plans and all of that. I've got some fun stuff and planned for it. I'm actually pretty excited about it. I'm going to do a morning live tomorrow, just a hot topics, because there's some it's been a stressful week and stuff going on. And as you guys know, we've been looking at houses and stuff. So I'm going to go live and we'll talk about that tomorrow morning with some coffee. But yeah, we are moving and we're moving October 15th. So, and yeah, to a nice house. It needs some fixing up in. It's got land. We can have fire pits fenced in, and it's got a finished basement and 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and it's actually right in town still. So it's pretty awesome. It's exciting. It's a little bit stressful because I'm looking around like, oh shit, we gotta be out here in like 15 days. We haven't even started fucking packing. Wild. But it's exciting and scary and crazy. But we're renting. We are not owning yet. But here's the thing that's crazy. A lot of the houses that we were looking at for sale are coming off of the market right now because people they have to keep slashing the prices. So I kind of figured a lot of people might take it off the market or they're going to be basically selling their houses for nothing. Like one of the houses we looked at went down to 40 grand, but I'm pretty sure it needs like 80 grand of work. But yeah, it's a house we were looking at and one of the houses that came off the market, but we're still going to move into it. And there is options in the future in a few years to buy it or a different one. So we have about what we figured 6 years before we can get like a mortgage. So when all of the credit card debt is paid off and his truck loan is paid off, then we can look in. So but 6 years will fly by, and who knows, this house, like I said, was one that we had hearted and was going to walk through. So we had looked at it between me and him probably 100 times in the past couple weeks. So it's kind of cool because either way, we're moving in that house. And he did have a rent to own option, but then we talked to him. We even got him to wiggle down on rent a little bit. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, pretty exciting, and also nerve-wracking and crazy. So that's what we're dealing with. The market, yeah. And every house we were looking at in this area, we noticed in the last 24 hours that the same houses has been posted on rental sites, and we're like, that's weird. And the one landlord, I'm sure that's what the other houses are doing too, said, I already slashed my house down 14 grand. And I'm already down, I bought my house at $225,000, he said, and it's been on the market for 100 days and it's slashed down to 125. So he he has slashed it down half of what he paid for it. And he was just like, and they want to continue slashing it. He goes, I'm not getting fucked again. Like, no, I'm not. I'll just take it off the market and rent it out instead. But yeah, he wasn't, and I don't blame him, because that's what's happening. So we've been renting anyways for years, so we'll just continue renting for a few more, and then maybe we buy that house, because it will be up for sale again in the future, or we buy a different house that we like. So whatever. No, I'll show pictures of it after. Actually, I think I'm gonna wait till we move. I don't know. But it's one that we were looking at. It's a really nice one to have all of the kids at, and Mr. Share can, yeah, we're pretty excited. There, we don't have any yard here. We got yard here. It's not grass, it's gravel, but it's a lot of space, and we aren't wall to wall with neighbors like in a townhome here. So it does sound a little plausible. Yeah, like I said, I shared it. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to share this, but yeah, I'm going to share it because it had me thinking about everything and going back. And I do want to do a better stream. I wasn't sure how my sound was tonight because I've been having technical difficulties my last 2 streams. But I do want to go over this letter and also play the clips that align with this and make, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of tells more of a story and a timeline. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yes, he was in the military. Yep. Yep. He was in the... Babe!
Yeah.
Were you a Marine? What were you?
In the Navy.
Navy. He was in the Navy. Sorry. So. It's getting hot in here, y'all, but... Yes, and watch for this. Like I said, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna end this. I'm going to tape over any doxing information. I'm gonna screenshot this to my community post. It's gonna go to members for tonight, and then tomorrow, around whatever time, I'll set my alarm for noon Central tomorrow. So members will get it first. Please don't feel like you have to become a member. I'm telling you right now, you don't, because it's going to be for everyone tomorrow morning, mid-afternoon. So like I said, I want to do better with my members who do pay me, which is very helpful for me to continue doing what I'm doing and what I love to do. So I do want to start doing better with my members, but you do not have to become a member. I'm going to share this tomorrow for all. So please know that, okay? And that's how I'm going to start doing things from now on. I will share with members first for the first 12 to 24 hours, and then whatever, and then it will be for everybody. So that way I feel like I'm giving to my members what they deserve, and also people who are not members don't miss out, okay? So, oh, thank you. I've been stressing, so I've been breaking out, girl. I'm not afraid. I mean, they're gonna call me crackhead share. I don't care. But oh, we really love you guys too, and you guys are appreciated so much. I can't believe this, you guys. Like, can you believe I have 19,399? Before I started, it was 19,400, which I've been waiting for 3 days for, but I keep losing the sub every time it gets there. But that is okay, because I never ever thought I'd have 100 people caring what this bitch has to say. I have 19,399 amazing people who, even if you don't agree with what I have to say, you're listening. I even have haters that are listening. Thank you. But yeah, it is a blessing. I know that. Don't think I take this platform for granted, or that I'm not thankful for it, or all of you. I so am. It's been awesome. Honestly, I always wondered when I was little, will I help anyone? Will anyone care what I have to say? Will anyone care what I've been through? Does it even matter? Like, does anyone care? So it makes me feel very blessed. All right, y'all. Now I'm getting all sappy, and I actually think I might cry. So I love y'all, and we'll do some coffee tomorrow. give me about 25 minutes to have this on for community posts. Okay. All right, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.